Our next guest is the NFL's equivalent to Tasmanian Devil. I'm very happy that Chris is my buffer. Jay Glazer. I've known Jay forever. And Jay, I've never told you this, and I'm going to tell you this right now for the first time. We talk on the phone, we text, and you're the greatest guy in the world.
Wait, by the way, can I curse on the show?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So then
I'm like, where the f*** is this going?
When I see you in person, okay,
Yeah.
when I'm around you,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm around a dog that I'm not quite sure whether or not it's going to bite me.
You're a pit bull. Yeah.
I don't quite know whether or not you're going to bite me. You're a completely different persona when you talk on the phone than when you're in person. In person, there's this, something's going to go, and he's going to be on my leg gnawing.
You know what it is? Honestly, it's my upbringing.
Yeah.
It really is. And it never fucking leaves you.
Yeah.
And we both grew up in Jersey.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't leave you.
No.
And it's like,
What town were you in Jersey?
I'm glad, Manalapan.
Manalapan,
But
right.
I'm glad that I had that upbringing, so I have that street smarts.
Yeah.
But it sucks that it stays with you forever.
Yeah.
I just want to be at peace. I don't have to have I don't want to have to look at the door every time. I don't want to have to go into every restaurant and see who's going to be trouble.
Yeah, right.
I don't have to
It's the Jersey
sucks.
way. Well,
Yeah,
this
it's
is,
just-
how do we say hi in New Jersey?
yeah, but
What's up,
Yeah.
everybody? How you doing?
But we were bad, and I think I told Andrew Marsh on this, like, man, I was, and I can say it now because these guys are dead.
Yeah.
But I wrestled in high school, and I don't want to cut weight anymore, so I want to do something, and I went and boxed for Westchester University of Pennsylvania, and the day boxing season ended, which is the second semester of my freshman year, they kicked me out for disciplinary reasons, and I went back home and did Jersey shit, and I went to a tailor shop in Secaucus, New Jersey, and I signed to fight for the Genovese crime family with a guy named Al Cioto, who's Buddy McGirt's trainer. And that was going to be my life. And I was doing working for this collections guy, and I was doing, we were running numbers, and we were selling narcotics, and but things I always knew was wrong, and but this would be my life. And the day before my first ever practice at Bufano's gym in Jersey City, and it was gonna be like training with Buddy McGirt. It was huge, right? It was like God hit me with a lightning bolt. I'm like, dude, you're not even Italian, you're Jewish. Like, what are you doing? And I never showed up. And 6 months later, they all got rounded up in an international drug ring.
That's amazing.
Thank you, my best friend God Almighty
Holy
in heaven.
crap. That's incredible.
And, yeah, but that was going to be my life. But that doesn't. It doesn't. And every single night growing up, man, there was violence. We never got away from a fight, from something, from somebody doing something, and it doesn't leave you. Now here I have this great life, but like you're saying,
Look
I'm
at
around
you.
you,
Yeah.
and I'm always sizing
Even now,
people
you're looking
up.
over my shoulder.
I'm sizing people up, and I'm like, I don't know, you never know, and I just wish I could live in peace, and
All right, so
I don't.
hey,
you know?
Here's another thing I'm interested in with you, because you're a psycho, as you're explaining, right? How do you manage your connections and being on the phone, and you know everything behind the scenes, and you don't even get to say everything you know. I know that about you. I mean,
Yeah, put out about 1% I know.
Yeah, right. But how do you work that? How does life work that
First
way?
of all, dude, I don't cover the freaking Middle East, okay? We cover football. Let's not take ourselves too seriously, okay? The only one who goes way too serious is him.
Oh, of course.
Right? So,
yeah.
so we're like, dude.
What the hell did I do?
We're like, so that's one thing. It's like, we're just escapism. We're nothing else. We're escapism. Have some freaking fun. But I also look at it like we're all on the same team together. And, I talk a lot about mental health. And I always looked at players, coaches, GM, front, we're all part of the same team. And I need teams to help get me good here. And I'll never forget, I was maybe 8 years ago, whatever. I'm in my normal 40-day NFL training camp tour. And I'm at the height of everything. I'm on year 4 at Ballers, right? Where I really, got to say, I was fantastic. Playing my normal dickhead self. I'm in year 4 for
Yeah, it was a
Ballers.
real stretch for you.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was a real stretch. I was the host of the UFC. I am the top insider, and I go to training camp, and Dan Quinn says to me, "What are you doing here?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Dude, you're on Ballers. You're host of the UFC. You have Unbreakable. You have these charities. You're the top insider. You're the number one fucking show in the world, Fox NFL Sunday. What are you doing here? Haven't you moved up and on?" And I said, "DQ, there is no up and on.
Yeah.
You guys are my male love
Right.
and my teams, and I need that." And he's like, "Okay, I get it. I get it. And I don't care if I became the biggest star in the world. The fight world and the football world for me helped me get the roommates in my head to talk a lot nicer to each other."
Hey, we got to let you go, but tell us about Quelbury and
Yeah.
Supernus.
Yeah. So you guys know I'm all sorts of fucked up with, you know. The amount of drugs my parents took when they conceived me. I have clinical depression, anxiety, ADHD, bipolar, OCD, anxiety, can't sleep at night, insomnia, and ADHD. I was one of the first adults diagnosed with ADHD in America in 1989. And back then they put you on stimulants. And when you have depression, and this is my story, when they put you on stimulants, the peaks are great, but the valleys are vicious, really dark, really bad. So I had to stop it all. So the ADHD, when you're on TV, and I like it like ADHD is, when you have ADHD and your brain's working too fast. So I'm like segment 2, and I'm already thinking about segment 3, and it messes me up.
Yeah, right.
So I finally found this drug called Quelbury. I take it at night, and it calms me, and it gets, like, we all probably have the same thing. You sit at night,
Yeah,
you think
your
of
mind's
plan,
going
plan,
crazy,
think of plan,
right.
plan, think
Yeah,
of plan.
right.
So if I have 19 voices talking to me that night, now I have 2.
Yeah.
And it really helps me out, and I'm able to focus. I'm able to remember names the next day. I don't use teleprompter at Fox. I've just got to remember, and it really helps. But to have a non-stimulant, it's really been huge for me for my ADHD.
That's very cool.
It's awesome stuff. And
It's called
we have
Quelbury.
Quelbury, and we have got to say goodbye. I could talk to you all day.
Love you
It's
guys.
great to see you as always.
You're
The
the
great
man.
Jay Glazer will have more from Radio Row right after this. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.